One of the pertinent question a lot of people ask at times is, what is this stock exchange? What kind of stock do they exchange at the stock exchange? Let's address this one this time. A stock exchange would literally mean a place where buyers and sellers meet and they exchange shares. Why is it so relevant and why stock exchange is so important in life? Stock exchange is extremely important because it gives marketability or liquidity to the shares of a company. Imagine if there were no stock exchange and if a person who is holding shares of certain companies had to sell. He would only have an option to go back to a promoter and say, please take these shares and give back my money. Promoter would have already put that money into some project and he wouldn't be in a position to repay. Thus, stock exchange solves two major problems. One is, if an investor wants to exit the company or sell off his shares, stock exchange would find a buyer for him. Second, without a platform, it would be very difficult for a buyer and a seller to meet where they would want to exchange those shares at an agreed price on a particular day. So in modern context, you can say a stock exchange is like eBay or OLX. It's a place, it's a platform where buyers and sellers meet. If we were to look at the evolution of stock exchange, earlier there used to be an outcry system of trading where people used to shout. And when I say people, those are stock brokers. On a stock exchange, you can trade only through a broker. In ancient days, when there were no computers, a broker would have a piece of paper on his hand. He would represent a client and on client's behalf he will shout, I want to sell Reliance, 200 rupees. Another broker would shout, I want to buy Reliance, 180 rupees. Now when both these brokers would meet, they would negotiate a price and would arrive at, let's say, 190, and the transaction will happen between a buyer and a seller for an agreed quantity of shares at an agreed price. Today, since we have computers and all computers are connected through a network called internet, we do not have to shout anymore. However, New York Stock Exchange still has one small segment from an historic and a tourist importance perspective kept on the basis of outcry system of trading. Today, whatever you want to buy or sell, you just punch in your orders. Today, you don't even need a physical broker or a person to represent you for buying and selling shares. It's very simple. You register yourself with a broker, buy some shares, pay money through a saving account online. Everything happens with a press of a button. So I hope this clears the concept of stock exchange. Know your financial terms. Cut through financial jargons. Subscribe to our channel, Finance Tube. What are mutual funds? People like you and me who understand finance a little less compared to experts come together, and since each one of us cannot individually appoint an expert because he is very expensive, so we collectively appoint an expert